Hello and welcome to All Shorts here in France, and my dog is run off into the distance because we've gone on this walk and we're adjacent the Voivre, which is an old disused railway line. I think it's actually a tram line actually, but I want to talk about people going on holiday because the Port of Dover is, well, it's chocker. Yeah, again. Well, it's building up at least, and they say you expect delays at port passport control of at least 90 minutes or around 90 minutes depending on what you're travelling. And if you're in a coach, they've actually put in more facilities, yeah, in the form of a marquee, so they can process people who happen to be on coaches, because that was a bit of a bugbear last weekend, wasn't it? You know, people were waiting 14 hours, 13 to 14 hours, you know, on a coach. Can you imagine how smelly that was? Well, they're warning people now, they're warning everybody who is travelling to the Port of Dover to go across P&O or DS Ferry to, well, make sure you're prepared. Yeah. What do they mean by that? Obviously, food, water. But what about sanitation? Where on earth are you going to have a pee? Especially if you're turning back towards the A20 and what have you. I don't know what you're going to do. So you need to make sure you take yourself a wide neck plastic bottle to pee in. I don't know what you girls are going to do. You can get actually a female urinal. Might get yourself one of those. But yeah, but then you obviously got the other stuff as well, the number twos. What are we going to do with that? Plastic bags, maybe? I'll tell you what, we gather it all up and shove it through Nigel Farage's letterbox. That's what you need to do. That'll be a plan. Oh, run down here. All right. Oh, there's a Pandora.
Sebastian.
Oh, where's Sebastian? Oh, gosh. Oh, we're going that way now, are we? Oh, okay. Barry, we've got to turn around. What are we going the other way? Is that too bit short, isn't it, Caroline? Oh, she's getting lazy these days, she is, you know. I think it's old age and all that, you know. Joints are going and... No? Just give me a look. Well, so no, Simon Calder, the travel expert, you know how much they love experts. Ask Michael Gove, he knows. Yeah, oh, we're going that way. Okay, we are turning around. So we've got, yeah, he's off to, I don't know if it's Belgium or somewhere he was off to, on a coach. So it'd be interesting to see what his experience is. Obviously this is a bit of an experiment, I imagine. It's got to be his job, isn't it? You know, he's a travel expert, so he needs to know. And he's the one that they call upon, which is quite surprising recently. I'd have thought they'd ditched him by now because he keeps bringing up passport stamping. Which does make me tickle when I do see that, I must admit. So I do feel for those at passport control, not passport, well obviously the people working at passport control, I feel for them as well, because I imagine them having to deal with angry Brits. Yeah, and they can be quite arrogant, I have to admit. I've seen it myself, so yeah, not great. But I do feel for people who've got kids, because me being a dad of 6, ain't it lovely in a car when you're going on holiday, Caroline, and there's 6 kids and they're all saying, "Are we nearly there yet?" Yeah,
I don't miss that.
You don't miss that. And they all want wheeze, they all want peas, they all want food, all at the same time, and they start stinking because they keep farting in the car. And quite frankly, it's not that much of a pleasure. No. And you imagine with 6 kids, that's 8 of us in a car. I used to drive, have listening patrols with an extra seatbelt on the back. That's what we used to do. And can't do that now these days, obviously, because it wasn't legal back then. Oh, and we had a disabled child as well, Matty. So grown man now with 2 degrees. So yeah, it's I'm actually getting out of breath to this walk. I'm so unfit, I tell you. But the idea that we can actually facilitate these sort of delays and be prosperous is for the birds. And by the end of the year, we're talking about more checks. Yeah, the checks that Jacob Rees-Mogg, Doffcat Forlock and all that, but he said that, well, we don't need them. That'll save us, or save business £1 billion, he said. Now this year, they're deciding, our door's actually gone into the mud. Lovely. Okay. Now they're saying we're going to spend £1 billion to facilitate post-Brexit border checks coming into the country. Well, that's just going to exasperate the problem at Dover. Remember, Dover's quite a constrained, geographically, quite a constrained port. You've got cliffs on one side and the sea is on the other. It's not very helpful. No. I don't know how they're going to make it bigger. They can make it more efficient, obviously, because obviously the port hasn't had much investment over the years, and it's something it really desperately needs. Now, talk about investment. The investment was asked for last year, 33 million, by Doug Bannister, of the CEO or boss of the Port of Dover, and they refused. In fact, they sent them 300 or 33,000 or something, or 330,000 instead. They only want 33 million. But this year, they decided that, oh, I know what we'll do. We can get that money that he's whinging and whining for. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll take it from the Shared Prosperity Fund. Yeah, we'll spend that on the country's infrastructure. Not like it was supposed to be used for, to replace the European Development Fund. No. No, not that. No, we won't do that. No. We'll just steal from the fund. That's what I said. Anyway, you tell me. Please leave it in the comments down below. Anyway, Wally, you can say hello, Wally. Wally, say hello. Oh, you're not very obliging. Come back here. Oh. There you are. Oh, treats. Oh, good, treats. Oh, there you go. Oh, door. Oh, let's get Dora. Oh, okay. Go say to her. Go say to her, Wally. Okay. Well, sorry if I have to go. I might make another video, I don't know. So, ta-ta.